Alright, welcome to Last Play Live stream number 2 on Twitch. We've been streaming a bit on YouTube because, well, we were playing Honey Pop and Twitch doesn't exactly like it when we stream that. So, instead, we are going to be back on Final Fantasy XIV to do something that I've wanted to do for a while, and that is we are going to be clearing all of the old 50 Extreme Primals here from Garuda all the way up to, well, Shiva, hopefully. And then if that all goes well, we'll go back to the beginning and clear Ultima, which I'm pretty sure still won't be able to solo. I'll give it a shot, maybe as a Dark Knight, and try not to die. So, for those of you familiar with Final Fantasy XIV, you'll know that that's very, very old content that we're going to be soloing here. Nothing too special being able to clear it normally, because now that the level cap is 20 levels higher than it was when the stuff was relevant, it's not exactly the hardest thing in the world to solo. However, these fights are geared for 8 people and have very specific mechanics that are going to be challenging to overcome when we don't have, anyone else to help us out here. So, I'm going to be trying to use the jobs that are best suited for it. I have a couple at 70 that I'll be trying to use, and going on a case-by-case basis. We'll be starting with Garuda, the easiest of them all by far, and not really any reason to try anything special here. So, for those of you unfamiliar, these boss fights are almost probably 2 or 3 years old now, if not longer. And though they were very challenging at the time when they were first released, just the power creep that happens with MMOs as stronger gear comes out, as your characters gain levels far beyond what was intended, well, what used to be super hard is now super easy. So, I'm hoping we get to the end. We have Shiva at the end of our Wondrous Tales here, and it'll be nice to get that checked off. And let's just get started. Garuda is nothing special. I'm queuing as Red Mage just because it's my best geared. There's not exactly anything special you have to do in order to pass, and it's really just going to be an act of beating her up until she gives up. So as normal, you want... Oh, wait, no, this is extreme mode. As normal, you want to point her away from all of those rocks, because you do actually still need them to survive the aerial blast at the halfway point, and you do want to minimize the amount of damage that you do take from her attacks, because any time that you spend healing is time that you don't spend actually defeating her. See, this is kind of a problem in that we just summoned Tirada and Suparna in the middle of the feather phase, so we gotta very quickly kill Tirada and then very quickly kill Suparna. Kind of have to get hit by the slipstream, and I'm already mana on the wrong card. And those razor plumes are gonna explode and make my life miserable, so let's try and not have that happen. Oh! That satin plume almost sent me to sleep here. So already we're off to a bad start. A lot of the plumes get out of the hand, and 2 of the rocks are half down. But even then, 2 of the rocks half down isn't even a lose condition back at the 50 cap, so it's not even going to be much of an issue. One of the advantages of queuing as Red Mage means that I can cure myself and don't have to worry too much about the proximal damage that we take. So, I'm going to cast that aerial blast. It's not going to be all that powerful, and then I laugh. Alright, and now let's just finish it off. We should be able to get it before the next mechanic comes out. And hopefully so, because I just accidentally killed that guy. Dodge the slipstream. Get our second melee combo out here. And you can see how quickly she goes down, because as it's graded now, a single level 70 character does more damage than all 8 level 50 characters used to do. Because even with... And it's done. Because even with a full group of level 50 extreme players, you would never finish the fight that fast. So, no mount for us, but that is Garuda defeated. Not really much to write home about. Nothing special. Nothing really to throw you off there. Just make sure you kill Tirada super fast, otherwise she's gonna heal a lot and the 2 twins will get that huge vulnerability down and you won't have a good time actually clearing that. Now, alright. So, we're going to move on to the next one the naval. This is going to be a lot more of a challenge. Now, I'm pretty sure the best bet on this one is not going to do it as a red mage, but instead do this one as a summoner. Basically, from here on out, the bosses will be a little bit tough because they have tank busters. And that's going to make things really difficult because, normally speaking, those tank busters would be handled by the 2 tanks you have in your party swapping out so that they don't take too much damage on their own, because a lot of them come with debuffs that make you take more damage from the boss's attacks. And since I'm soloing, I don't really want to get 2 or 3 stacks of that, so we're going to try doing this one as a summoner. The other reason we're picking summoner and not someone like a healer is that there's a little bit of a mechanic here that I'm worried about, and that's when he jails you and probably kills you. And I'm hoping to get around it by casting a timely Shadow Flare, which should be able to get rid of that. So nothing really special to prepare here, so we'll just send Titan to tank for me. And then we'll do a little bit of DPS here, because I'm pretty sure Titan will be able to keep hate from me. Okay, might need to step his game up. Oh boy, he just enkindled into nothing. That's what I like to see. Already off to a good start. Alright, Titan, get over there. Now, one of the major problems with... you're a little bit too far. One of the major problems with these kind of fights is that I have to manage my hate with Titan, and Lucid Dreaming is a big help for that. I just want to make sure that when Titan inevitably dies to those tank busters, he is able to get it back real fast. So when you get targeted by the jail, just hit that Shadow Flare right below you, and yeah, it's definitely killing this grounding jail well before the upheaval comes, and position to not get knocked off the edge. And that's what we gotta be. So I'm gonna wait for my Lucid Dreaming to get back onto cooldown before I try too hard on the DPS, because I don't want to resummon Titan and have to deal with the boss's hate for the rest of the fight. So we're just going to take it nice and slow, not really in any rush here. Just going to let Titan do all the damage for me. And yeah, you can see those physical vulnerability ups are really doing a number on him already, making it tough for him to stay alive. Probably once this rouse is over, I'm going to want to resummon him, just to make sure that his HP is high. Actually, let's do it now, because you want to make sure that he's got hate for the heart phase, because once Titan is in the heart phase... Oop, we both got hit by that mountain buster, that's no good. Because once Titan is in the heart phase, you can't actually tank swap anymore. I don't exactly want to be tanking him for the entirety of that phase. And here comes that jail, pop that Shadow Flare, and laugh all the way home. Boy, those mountain busters definitely hurt that little edgy there. Now, unfortunately, this used to be a lot easier because Summoners had the ability called Sustain, which allowed me to really effectively heal Titan by restoring 8% of his max life every 3 seconds, which was pretty darn great. Now all I have is this mostly useless Physic. Doesn't even heal 1000 HP, which is pitiful even for level 50 standards. But we at least have a race. Hey, no one told you to stay. Alright, now the fun part. You gotta DPS him fast in order to make sure that you don't get hit by the jail. And we're gonna get hit by the jail, aren't we? Come on. Yeah, I do not have a Shadow Flare for this. And I think, just because of the way this works, I think he's just going to wipe us, because there's no one on the field. Yes. That is unfortunate. So, I probably could have survived that jail. It doesn't do an immediate death to you, but I can't have it come out when he's doing his ult there, because it just triggers as a loss. Now, the way to do it is either to DPS him even faster, and make sure that he just doesn't get it out. Or I could hold the DPS, wait for him to send that jail out, and then destroy the heart. Let's get that Kindle going. and it's all well and good. I think just to make things a little more interesting, I'm going to try and DPS past it so that it doesn't come out at all, and that's me unnecessarily getting hit by a Mountain Buster. Alright, let's push the phase, and Lucid Dreaming to get our hate down. Alright, you're going to stay exactly there, Edgy. And second. And so now we continue watching Titan v Titan 2K17. Which Titan's gonna win? My little guy, despite the fact that he doesn't do a whole lot of damage and doesn't really have a whole lot of HP, is really putting up the good fight. And yeah, this Shadow Flare just wrecking the Gale, and I didn't even have to deal with that stomp. Dodge the landslide that's coming out. Oh wait, no, I don't. It's just the upheaval. Easy. Now, in its original 50 cap, this was a very fun fight to do. Like most other encounters, it's kind of a dance where you have to remember exactly what's coming when. You move out of the way so that you don't get knocked off the pillars like little Titan almost did. Alright, I guess we're just going to be on that side now. Take it easy there, little guy. Being hit by too many Mountain Busters. Not good for my HP states. Now I gotta bait the landslide. Hey, over here, Titan. And run this way. The easiest bomb boulders to dodge in this phase. Well, not in this phase, in this fight, really. Oh, wasn't in position for that. Oh, that's bad. Well, I have enough HP to survive. I think this only does about 20,000 damage, but it's going to be quite annoying casting the Physic to heal from that. Just wait patiently for this to adjust. Titan's going to heal. That's painful. When the cap is level 50, that 15,000 damage, which is less than it would have been because my defense value is just higher. Oh boy, Titan's in trouble. That's his HP. Okay, we have time to resummon Titan. Alright, Titan, take him out. Don't let him... Okay, good. Titan's got hit again. All is well. I did much better the first time around, it seems. Oh, and we got the ring boulders. Easy to dodge. Stand here, wait for that to explode, and then go over here. Oh, well, we can bait the landslides. But it works out. Okay, you stay there, Titan. Okay, let's do this. And beat him up. No quarter, and get Death Flare out. Okay, good. That is one super not dead me. Ooh, and Titan's actually in a good position there for tanking. And then he completely moved out of it immediately. Hey, maybe stay there. Alright, now we just deal with the adds, and then we can probably just burn them down. You out. Hey, get over here. You need to break over there. Alright, let's take you out. Stand over here to bait the landslide. Here it comes, and then we go like this. Go to these bombs, they explode. Go to those bombs, they explode. Turn into a Dread Bahamut and start wrecking them. Oh, gotta make sure Titan doesn't die. Ooh. Get that Kindle out before we go. And time to turn into Bahamut. Ooh. Help me out, Bahamut. Haha! Mountain Buster doesn't hit a dang thing. Oh boy, he is in the middle. Oh, please don't break me free, please don't break me free. Okay, good. We avoid death for the moment. Ooh. Waste. And Titan Edgy is fully restored, but doesn't have hate anymore, so it's essentially like a resummon. Get Death Flare out and end the game. And that is a solo run of Titan Extreme with the Summoner. And It looks like no pony. Chances are we're not going to get any ponies at the end of this runs, just because that's my luck. They're pretty common these days. But, you know, pretty common doesn't mean guaranteed to appear. Alright, who is up next? Ifrit. Well, the best bet for this is probably to go as a scholar. Because, like Titan, he also has a tank buster that reduces your survivability. It makes it so that you die. A separation that comes very frequently both decreases your max HP and increases damage taken, which combined makes things very dangerous, but with the help of EOS healing, I don't think it's going to be much of an issue. The only issue is going to be when those little nails come up and we gotta DPS them real quick. Other than that, one thing we have to watch about Ifrit is not giving too many dots to him, because that nail phase... Oh, you're not on obey. Because Ifrit is all about him summoning volcanic nails that you have to destroy before he reaches the next phase. And he's graded so that if he takes too much damage, he will immediately move on to the blowing you up, because they want you to focus on the nails and not on Ifrit himself. So, one round of debuffs, then we move to the broils, and wait for these guys to come up, so. Easy. Now we just dot all the nails. Ignore the boss, because he's not really anything special. Get a fake covenant out here just to make things easy. Ooh, those incinerates are probably going to start hurting once I'm maxed out. I should probably just spam the Fey Union stacks here. Oh, we can. Now that the nails are gone, we can push him down as low as we want. Easy. Oh, gotta watch the explosions. Hey, Eos, you need a little bit of heals. Alright, where do we have to stand? I think here. So, I think we can afford to dot him again. Okay, yeah, those separations do hurt quite a bit. Oh, too far. Now that's getting hit. Yeah. 5 stacks of this separation is quite painful. But it's nothing I can't... Okay, unless Eos dies. Oh, because, yeah, she's got the stacks too. I want to place her somewhere she's safe. Let's go into the middle there. Because we don't want Eos taking too much damage. Unnecessarily. Because all the damage that she takes just makes my survivability that much less. And the separation more off. That's good to see. That's going to make this next nail phase that much easier. But we don't have to deal with that. Get back there. Again, don't let him knock you around, Eos. You can go back, and here come the next set of nails. 50% is the line. And there we go. Surrender to the fire of judgment. Get Eos to my magic defense, but I go around dotting the nails. He's gonna fire breath me like crazy. And the problem is, if we kill these nails too quickly in succession, they're going to blow up and give me even more vulnerability ups, so I'm going to take even more damage than those 5 stacks of separation. Oh, the time to blow up. Okay, there we go. Even more stacks of vulnerability up, that's stacks of separation, and they're guaranteed to make me take lethal damage from that fire breath. Luckily, me just going around dotting the nails should be fast enough to dodge the enrage. Because if you don't destroy these nails fast enough, he just kills you. So get this blown up. Heal the damage, because that hurts. And survive the fire breath. There we go. And just like that, we can move on to beating him up again. Even the healers at level 70 do more damage than a full party of level 50s. The speed at which you could kill Ifrit if you just focused on them is quite extraordinary. I should maybe heal myself. Hey Eos, get over here. You're doing slacking on the job like that. Alright, now 20% is the new line, so we're going to want to be careful. I probably shouldn't have dotted him like that. Oh, stand in the safe zone. And laugh maniacally. Okay, 20% is the line, or I think 25%? Maybe it's 20. Either way, the next line is fast approaching, and here comes the charges. Easiest mechanic to dodge. At the time this fight came out, a lot of people didn't understand the running in a circle aspect of it, but really, that what I just did there is how you defeat this mechanic. Running slightly to the left. Alright, now we push him down to the final stage, which is the only nail phase that's actually a bit concerning to me, so, and here we go. He's going to move on to the next phase, and okay. Alright, we're gonna stick to the plan, DPS these nails down slowly, and hopefully I don't die. With Eos linked to me, I don't see it that they're going to be able to kill me, so I'm not too concerned. Oop, I moved too far from Eos. Hey Eos, thanks for the heals. Ow. Okay, too far from Eos again. Hey, come over here. Oh. Eos got knocked back by the Vulcan burst. That's annoying. Alright, but we're linked up again. Watch out for that. It's painful. I'm worried that I'm not doing this fast enough. But I really can't. Oh no, I can't use those miasmas like that. Painful. Very painful. Alright, let's take this thing out. Ooh boy. Ooh, that hurts. Ooh, this is also gonna hurt. Ooh, boy. Okay, and we've survived. Alright, it's a clear path to victory here. Come back, Eos. Give me that heals. And we're clear to beat him up as much as we want. So it looks like you have an extraordinary amount of time to beat those nails up. Not a huge issue. And here's the final explosion before... Go over here, Eos. Stop slacking on the job. Before we take him out. Fire breath me. And we're going to take him out. And that's going to be painful. And that is one dead Ifrit. 7 minutes and 21 seconds. And no pony. Which is fine, I already have this pony. It would be quite a disappointment if this is the only time that you got the pony. When it didn't matter. I actually have most of the ponies now that I think about it. Okay. Okay, moving on. We have the next one in thing, Thornmarch. I wonder if this one's possible to solo. I think your best bet is to go as a damage dealer, one that can... Red Mage might actually be the best bet here for that self-healing, because we're gonna need to do this very quickly, unfortunately. And if this doesn't work, it's gonna have to be Dark Knight for the combination tanking and healing. The biggest issue is that both... The way that the tanking works in this game is that there's two Mughals that have to be tanked separately. And not tanking them separately means that you could get a vulnerability to the other Mughal's abilities, which, given that I'm alone, it means that it is going to hurt. So, let's see what we can do here. Oh, I should have saved Contra 60 for when the Mughals appear, but, you know, I'm in it now. Okay, how much can you guys take before you die? One good combo. Okay, we can do this quick. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is already rough. Oh, they're wrecking me. And that's a flare. Let's run away from that. Get ruffle cup. Oh, this is bad. Oh, I'm stunned. Oh, I'm out of mana. Oh, right. I forgot. King Moogle wrecks your mana source. Oh, Red Mage was not the right choice. Oh, well. I need a moment of respite, so here we are. And the Siege comes out. Oh boy. Come on, get that heal out. Oh, this is bad. Being out of mana is not a good situation. And I'm out of mana for... Oh, Pookie Pak Shaggy Song died. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, we just lost. Don't really know how... Oh, yeah. That's probably how I killed. I accidentally got a crit. Wherein crits just mean that I killed Moogle. It might actually be pertinent to instead use... Oh, and I'm dead. Nothing I can do about that. Ooh. Yeah, getting all your mana sapped from you. Not good. I just gotta make sure I don't get hit by that mana sapping. Alright, let's give it another shot. Be a little bit more careful. Didn't even get the echo for that run. And now you're gonna turn to your phones. 6 to out. That's huge. Okay. Oh no, you just can't not get hit by it. Ooh boy, Ifrit almost died. I am just gonna be out of MP for the entire fight. Oh boy, that's bad. How much did he take? 63% down? That's not great. Yeah. So we just gotta be a little bit more careful with the DPS here, and there goes all my MP again. It's just not gonna work. No. So you definitely cannot do this one as a red mage, because good King Moogle Mog just wipes all your MP away. So that actually means that your best bet is maybe to bring Titan. Let's try it first as a Dark Knight. See how much success we have there. So I'm less concerned about him wiping all of my MP in this regard, because I have very many ways to get it back. And this actually means that I have to be a lot less quick about things, because the Dark Knight survivability is pretty extraordinary. So I'm not too concerned about surviving. One thing I'm going to be concerned about, however, is what's going to happen after I have to do the end phase. A couple of displays out there. That's good. And let's begin. Heal myself. Take you out. Yeah, no thank you. I remembered now, the flare you stop simply by... Oh boy. You stop simply by damaging him enough, and then he decides that it's not worth his time to finish casting flare. That Black Knight out. just to reduce the amount of damage that I take, because you so need to limit your damage intake. Ooh boy. Gosh, they hurt so much. Where's Whisker Wall? There he is. Oh boy. Alright, let's get to wiping. Alright. How do we do there? Good King Mugglemog is at 55%. Not bad. But we are taking too much damage to survive. Oh, there's another bad situation. Let's go on. Did I accidentally kill one? Crap, I accidentally killed a Moogle. Here comes the meteor. Oh, that's bad. And my Dark Knight continues to be unable to fight any for himself. Can't quite get enough heals out. Just hurt too much. Just too much pain coming my way. Smack you a couple times. What's going on? Oh, we got Kippy. Get over here, try and stay alive. Oh boy. Still got so much life. Alright, we need this Soul Survivor to survive. Alright, here we go. Oh, I didn't even survive the onslaught long enough to deal with that. Do I get the echo? Okay. We got some echo this time. This might make this a little bit easier. Alright, let's give this another shot. I'm not really sure what else I can do to deal with the amount of damage that I'm just taking every single minute of this fight. Probably if this doesn't work, the best bet is once again to switch to Summoner, use Titan to tank for me, but that's going to be really tough because of my inability to really do anything about healing myself. Because if I take damage as a Summoner, then I am just out of it. I am just in trouble. So I got a little bit of time. I can just run away from the flare. Just guaranteed to come. Pretty rough and tough. I don't like it. I should have used these DPS. Its damage reduction. Ooh, watch out for that. Hey Shaggy-san. You're not quite injured enough. Just so much pain coming my way all the time. But we got down to a decent level. Shaggy-san got real close to wiping there. Don't like to see that. Get my HP up. Okay, we killed a couple of them. Mugglemog's down to 50%. That's a pretty good situation to be in. Except for the fact that I am just not staying alive. Ooh, almost killed Ruffletuft accidentally. Not really much I can do about this. I'm just dying fast enough to stay alive. Because those Searing Mogdarts do way too much damage. Oh, we got Palm Holy coming out. Not on my watch. A moment of... Oh yeah, I forgot about Move Will Go Around. Forgot about how much that hurt. Okay, I just gotta kill you. Don't die. And I died. Oh. Okay, so that didn't quite go super well. Did I get more echo at least? No. Can't even survive long enough to get the echo, so. Dark Knight is out of there. Alright, try to with the Ifrit tank. Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be way too hectic. There's no chance I'll be able to manually control my pet here. Now, the big issue here is that as a summoner, my main DPS is these little dots I can throw out, and you definitely do not want dots in this situation. So, I guess we're just gonna deal with this way. And I want to get Titan to... I basically don't want to have any hate on Moogle, because once Titan gets desummoned, it's very difficult to pull hate back on him. Nope, dodge a Mog creation. And I probably want to save his Enkindle to when the Mogs are summoned. I actually shouldn't have even roused him there. That was a bad idea. Can, however. Oh, here we go. And Pain Flare. Oh boy, that's where it's at. Oh, this is going super well. That Pain Flare right off the bat just changes everything. It's Pain Flare over there. Oh, how did Cooknut Tail turn it out? Oh, he just hadn't come back from the original res. Okay. Ooh, I have Ruffle Tuft on. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's get a Pain Flare over there. Fortunately, just do not do a whole lot of damage outside of this. And they're all glided up, so let's get Death Flare out. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. See, this is bad, because I think Titan's gonna die while I'm in this state. And I got Mog Dark Resistance down. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Stay alive, Titan. Oh boy. I'm not gonna survive. I am not gonna survive. So we got a bit unlucky there with what happened with King Mog there. I'm gonna give it another shot. Alright, anything else we can do to prepare? Not particularly, so send you. Can definitely bypass the first thing with just a good Bane and Pain Flare right off the bat, so we'll just wait for that. It seems like with the slow DPS, he does it at about 95%. So actually, I can afford to just do this to ya and watch the result of this. Okay. Pain Flare, Explosion, there we go. And another Pain Flare. There we go. Hey, come back up, and hey, they're up again. Come on. Boom. Okay, this is actually going really well. A lot more of these guys to injure, which is a problem. Let's Pain Flare again, because we just cannot let this happen. I think the best bet is just burn them down, not worry too much about doing this the proper way. Okay, time to dot them all. Oh boy. Titan's gotta survive. Please don't die. Oh, they're getting stronger. And remember, that's one of the reasons why they were so dangerous. Okay, let's do this. Oh, good. Took them out. Alright, that's gonna do that. Okay, we're in good position here. Blow them up. Fester. Okay, yeah, we got this. We got this good. And Fester. Come on. And Fester. Blow him up. Not quite. His HP wasn't quite low enough when we did all of the things. But it's tough because we didn't even get the echo for that attempt. Ooh. Okay, so we don't have time to summon a new Titan, so we're not going to worry too much about generating hate on this guy. So we'll DPS him down to... Oh, that's bad, right off the bat. Getting hit by that is not good. Pain flare. Ow, that's painful. Please don't do that again. Pain flare you and don't do that again. Oh, that's a Mogul Suzuki already. Oh no. Hey, can you get Ruffled Up off me? That'd be very nice. Pain flare out there. Oh boy. Oh, I have the debuffs, so I don't think I'm surviving. Gotta kill you just so that I don't die. A Rain of Death, and I'm just really, really low on the HP, which is not good. Gotta this hurts so much, and I'm dead. Whew. All right, so I might actually have to wait a little bit for my Ifrit flow, just to make sure and things go properly. This is probably going to be the hardest one of them all, because Ramuh to follow isn't going to be that rough. All I'm really going to do is go as a scholar and overcharge and just not worry about anything that he has to offer. And Shiva, I'm either going as Dark Knight so that I can just ignore the Tank Buster with Blackest Night, or again as Scholar, just so Titan has to do with that and not me. Alright, take him out, Titan. Trying to get hit by that thing. I think it's really important that Titan gets that enkindle off on the actual Moogles and not just on the king. Pain flare, Bane, and they're all just gonna get wrecked. Okay, good. All on Titan. That's what's important. Oh, they're already death flare? Accidentally already death flared. Okay. Please get Ruffled Up off me. I can't afford to have one of the tanks on me. Alright, let's put a timer on my DPS in here. Good. Together some Pain Flare here. Okay, we're doing well. The only one that's at a decently high HP. And yeah, here comes that. There's Pain Flare ready. Pain Flare over there. Blow him up. Have a Memento Moogle coming out yet, which is good. We want to install that as long as possible. Oh, here it comes. Freaking Shadow Song. You can't survive. Alright, we're looking good. Yeah, we got it this time. Now we just like this and blow you up. There it is. Solo Thornmarch Extreme with the Titan. You just gotta do it fast. Whew. Keep waiting for player commends for those plays, but there's no one around to commend you. So yeah, if you ever get these extreme primals in your Wanderer's Tales, just know that, I mean, still put up the party finder so that people can help you out. Just know that, you know, it's not all that hard to solo. Oh, I forgot about Leviathan. Leviathan won't be very hard at all. I can probably just go as a red mage and just rush him down. Because there's no tank busters, there's no real twists that come around. You just gotta... The only thing that's really gonna be tough is I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time not DPSing the boss. Because if you go, even at the 50 cap, it was very much possible to DPS this boss so quickly that you make it unwinnable. And given that I'm able to do that kind of opening volley, the chance of that happening just got so much higher. So I'm also gonna, as a little bonus, show you how to dodge these Leviathan things, because a lot of people do have problems actually getting through this. Because the way that he dives is actually very predictable once you understand how it works. And you get these wave spines. And not a problem. And you're no fun. Not so... Oh, we're gonna get that Dreadstone there. Ah, well. So that's part of the map that I just can't use. And now we just very carefully take him out. We should send out those gyre schemes imminently, so we don't want to DPS him too quickly. They are. And they'll go down fast. Easy. And once these are done, things at 66%, so we can go and probably heal myself. Ooh, that's painful. Alright, Elemental converters operable, which means that we bypassed the mechanic, and now he's going to appear on one of these sides. Appeared over there, hit the converter. And we're good. Easy. Almost no damage. And then watch this. Alright, now we gotta watch for this, because he's gonna tip the boat, but because of dual cast, we get a little smack at him. Alright, let's push him to the next phase, but not too quickly. Actually, not quickly at all. We actually want to watch him beat us up a little bit, while the elemental conversion on the side there reaches a number that's not pitiful. Although I think actually we probably want to spawn the dire spoons before that phase, now that I think about it. So, let's get him out on the field. Doing it. Coming soon. Oh, there they are. Get him out of here. Out. Easy. And once this is done, able to just relax. But of course, elemental conversion is really, really low, so we don't want it to get any lower than it is now. Because it needs to be at least 21 to not just immediately get wiped by things. And the other problem is we gotta deal with these guys. And they're making me bleed. Ow, hey. Oh boy, I'm in a bad position. Oh, I'm getting hit by this one. Yep. Right, watch for the next one. Coming around this way. And now these are going to blow up, and it's going to be bad. Oh boy. Ooh, that hurts. Okay, that's that mechanic dealt with. We can go back to killing this guy. Now, one thing we're going to want to watch out for is the wave tooth Sahagan that appears at the least opportune times. Alright, and now he's going to go under here. Don't want to do guys too much, or else he just triggers enrage. This guy. Oh boy, we actually didn't trigger enrage that, he's just doing that. Oh, I didn't see the splash. Ah, frick, we're done. So that was a weird conflagration of mechanics that came out our ways. That little wave tooth Sahagan was supposed to come out after his little super there. Him coming up before really didn't make any sense. And once again, that's the issue of DPSing too quickly. So, as always, take it slow, let the boss do its thing. And get down there. Okay. So you don't really have to be too slow in this phase, just wait for those ads to appear. And beat them up. Tooth Sahagan, so we're going to do it this way. Not so fast. Without a stun, that basically comes out with nothing you can do about it. Ooh, that super crit really pushed the phase. There we go. We're just doing it. We're doing it super fast. Oh boy, this is going to be a fast run. I guess we do have the Echo, so we're that much stronger in relation to where we already are. For those not familiar, the Echo is a buff that you get for doing old content and not doing it in one shot. If you manage to last, I think the cutoff is 5 minutes in the encounter, and it wipes after that, you get a small bonus to your, basically all of your stats for the next encounter, and it stacks all the way up till it's boosted you 25%. It's essential for helping people get through it. If they don't have the O's, it's going to be bad. Okay. It's essential for helping people to get through content they wouldn't otherwise be able to get through. So yeah, when you're dodging these little dive bombs, right here is a good place to stand because it gives you enough time to maneuver pretty much any direction no matter where he's going to come from. Because you're in between all of his little corners where he's going to run through, so you only have to run a very small distance in order to force his hand. Just gotta watch that you don't land those little explosions on it, and we're good. And that's the first phase. Completed. Alright. Now once again, we'll want to be careful in this phase. Here's the wave spines coming up a little fast. So everything is happening a little fast. Alright. What else you got for me? Send those gyro spoons my way. 35%, is that the line? Yep, 35% is the line. Let's check these out. Easy. Both of them just barely completed. Okay, so I don't want to DPS too fast. In fact, I'm actually going to stop just so that things happen in the way they're supposed to happen. So this is going to beat me up here for a bit. I'm just going to not worry about it. Wave spoons are going to come to the middle here and make kind of terrible. But we can probably just kill them. Just got to watch out for this. And there's the dive bomb. Dive bomb coming. Oh wait, no, it's just a single dive bomb and then he appears. 6 there. Should kill them all, they don't explode and hurt me a whole bunch. Oh no, they still explode and hurt me a whole bunch. It just happens a little bit earlier. Alright, elemental conversion is ready, so we can move on at any point, but I am gonna... Actually, he's still got pretty good stats, so I can up my gauges a little bit. Just to make things easier. Alright, there's the elemental converter. Just gonna do this, bake these, and come on that side, and I hit this. And we're good to go. You can see, yeah, that wave 2 Sahagan hasn't appeared, because this is how it's supposed to go. So he's going to blow up, he's going to do his little slam the boat, and the wave 2 Sahagan is going to appear off this side. There he is. There's little wave 2. No, thank you. Ah, he dodged it. Alright. And let's finish him off. And that's Leviathan. Nothing too special. You just gotta be able to dodge. You just gotta be able to stay on the boat. And be patient enough not to push him. And that's just a whole bunch. Ooh, I don't have the wave rapier. That looks fairly cool. No complaints here. What else did we get? Augmented. Oh no. Oh, we got the wave buckler, of course. Right. Leviathan clear. Next up, we have what is quite possibly the easiest one, Ramuh. I mean, the easiest one was Garuda, but this one's not going to be that much more difficult. Simply going to be dealing with it. Okay. Up next, Ramuh. This is one of the most complex extreme primals because there's a very specific order you have to do things, and you got to do things at certain times, and it all changes when things go wrong, and it's just a mess. Luckily, the way to cheese it is just not kill. With enough heals, you just kind of go through it all as if it's no big thing. So, what we have to do is collect 3 of these. Hello. And now we have surge protection, and all of the mechanics now are way easier to deal with. Except this still targets me, doesn't it? So I just gotta stand here, don't I? Oh wait, I'm guaranteed to get hit by one because of the waste thunderstorm mix. Ah, it's not even an issue anymore. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be wrecked by that shock strike, but it's okay. I'll still fully heal myself with these lustrates. And just pick up all these orbs because YOLO, and go back to defeating them. Oh boy. Hey, Eos, you're gonna be in the middle for the rest of the fight. Can't have you getting wrecked by everything. Shame I can't put this excogitation on myself. Be a super useful heal. But instead, we're just gonna take him out. Expand those lustrates. So, the reason why I'm getting the status condensation is normally you're supposed to collect 3 orbs, get this little buff, and it makes you resistant to Ramuh's attacks. But if you collect more than 3 orbs, you get this little static condensation as a penalty, which just reduces the efficacy of all the heals on you by a decent amount. You can see my Eos is just, everything other than Lustrate is just not doing anything. In fact, it's actually doing surprisingly little given that I'm level 70. I think Lustrate is my only hero. That's good to know. One of the penalties though is that if the orbs are not collected, they increase the ability of all of his attacks, which, you know, you don't want. Boy, this is actually harder than I anticipated because Even my regular heals are just not doing anything. I wonder if... we'll check that out. Painful. Luckily, Lustrate still does stuff. It seems like it's reducing it by a solid number rather than a percentage. So overcharging is really not working out in my favor. Hey, stop that. That hurts. Okay. Now we gotta go quick. This might be the hard part to do as a scholar. Kill these things fast enough. Because... oh boy, especially if I lose time to this. Just get zapped like 7 thunderbolts. This is bad. Eos, help me out here. Oh yeah, that's doing its full amount. So we can just kind of waltz through this. Thank you. Okay, one bit of dots seems to do most of their life. And then a single broil. Okay, we got this. How rude. Okay, so luckily they take just enough damage from those dots to get stomped by a single broil follow-up. The last tick takes you out. Okay. Time. Oh, did we do that fast enough? I don't think we did that fast enough. Get my HP up. It's gonna hurt. Okay, we did it fast enough. We got a lot of these to collect, though. Okay, you don't have to worry about DPSing too quick. The rest of the fight, just do it. I'm immune to your rolling thunder. Okay, so this... judging this to be probably the easiest might have been a bit premature, because there's a lot of unique challenges that comes with this. I wonder if white mages can even do this, because it seems that only Lustrate is capable of healing me. Let's actually check out what Physic does. Ow. Yeah, only 700. This would be a doozy if you weren't a scholar. Especially since I'm pretty sure I can just Lustrate every time he shock strikes me there without much issue. Because I don't think he does 3 a minute. Oh boy. And Lustrate. Oh yeah. So we're basically on the home stretch here. There's really nothing more he's got to show. The reason this gets tough is because, you know, in the 50 cap you have to worry about tank swapping and people having the right set of... hey, that's rude. The right set of charges and DPS picking up the orbs so that too many don't build up. But... and that would just get confusing because the timings start to shift. If people die or pick up orbs when they weren't supposed to, it can really throw you off. And you really don't have the static condensation to as a fallback too much, because you don't really want to be getting a 10th of your normal heals if you're not severely over-leveled. I'm just surprised that Lustrate is mostly unaffected. Or completely? I actually think it's completely unaffected by this. That's interesting. Because if I had to use the Farragut to heal myself, that would be rough. I do wonder if that's intended practice, because at the time this came out, Lustrate would have been immune to it because Lustrate did percentage-based healing, where it healed 25% of the target's max life. And that could just be leftover code that Lustrate was specifically designed to be unaffected by it. And maybe we're seeing the benefit of that now. But Lustrate no longer does the quarter of your max life healing, it's just a really good heal. And you can imagine, ooh, that is a phase shift at a bad time. Double shock strike. You can imagine that at the 50 cap, seeing how hard it is to pick up all of these orbs on time, like it required coordination between all of your party to make sure that you kept the board relatively clear at times when you needed to keep it clear. Other than that, there's really not much more he's got to offer. strike. And I laugh at you. That's enough. That's enough, yes. We got this. I'm not scared. See, I ran to the part of the base, those little old gray arbiters come by to just shoot lightning bolts all over the place, which just generally increase the amount of damage going out. And they're just annoying. Okay, that's a lot. Yeah, it seems my lustrates aren't reduced in the slightest. I actually maybe want to send that to a bug report because technically it shouldn't be happening that heal specifically is completely unaffected by the mechanic. At the same time, I don't think they care particularly much about rebalancing solo runs of 3-year-old content. I'm actually just lucky that the Thunderstorm is guaranteed to land on me, so I don't have to deal with that Chaos mechanic. Another rough mechanic to deal with, because it involves a lot on randomization. And that's really what makes this tough. There's enough randomization involved that you can't just simply assign, you do this, you do that. You have to create a system of priorities, of you'll do this, and if you can't do this, then this other person will. And sometimes just everyone you assign for that just isn't available to help you out with that. And you end up having to panic. Oh, it looks like there's our pony, and I already have the Ramuh pony. Now that I think about it, I think the only pony that I don't have is Garuda's pony. Because I have Shiva, Leviathan. Oh, I don't have Leviathan or Garuda's. You know what? They are somewhat easy to farm, so one of these days maybe I'll get them. And there is Ramuh. Easy peasy. Alright, one left. Shiva, who shouldn't be all that hard, but has enough tricks up her sleeve that I'm not necessarily going to write her off right off the bat. The one thing I'm really concerned about is when she goes into sword mode, she uses an ability you have to stack with the party to reduce the damage for, and it's gonna hurt, but I do have Blackest Night, which should mitigate most of that damage, so it shouldn't be too hard to take her out. What I'm really concerned also about is just keeping enough life up, because those attacks start to hurt real quick. And despite the name, Dark Knight's... oh, here it is. How much is this gonna hurt? Set me back. Okay. That's not bad at all. Oop. Right, I had to get behind her for that one. Oh boy. I guess I'm just getting hit by this. So I really gotta avoid getting hit by that too much. That vulnerability up lasts a long time, and I just don't have the time to deal with that. This should be easy to dodge. It's just not going to be enough going out to deal with it. And then you're going to send those circles out. Alright, this is going to be the fun part. Alright, what do you got? I think you always switch to sword here. Yep, there it is. This. Try not to get stunned by this. And I got stunned by this. Ah, it's bad for my timing here. We gotta kill these soldiers faster. Not killing them fast enough. They also really frickin' hurt. Kill him. Oh, just in time. That's so that's an issue. My AoE ability was not strong enough to kill them that fast. Alright. Now this is going to be tough because we gotta kill it fast enough that we don't get freaking wrecked. We're safe here. See, you can see how small the save zone is, and everyone's getting hit by those AoE abilities that when you're doing this in 8-person party, there's not a lot of room where you are safe. And one thing that's going to be hard to deal with is the fact that every time she hits me, she reduces one of mine. She frequently reduces my resistance to the weapon she's not using. It's gonna snowball, and quickly. Alright. Hello. Okay. We're also DPSing her a bit slower than I was hoping we would. And get behind her because this would wipe me still probably. Hurts like crazy. And I have no defensive cooldowns to do with this phase. So, we get a Blackest Night. Ah, good. Oh, my HP's full. I wasn't expecting to have that good of heals out. Oh boy. Okay, good. I was worried I'd get hit by the ice there. But we survived to live another day. Alright. Switch to the sword again, please. We got staff. Actually, no, that's good. Staff is good. Because our blunt resistance is about to wear off. I remember now, tanking this was a bit tough because you had a sword tanker and a staff tanker, and in this phase, it actually is random which weapon she chooses to don. So you can get one tank who is the tank for the entirety of the fight, or you can alternate every other time. It's tough when it's the same tank the whole way around, because then that tank starts to run out of defensive cooldowns, especially during the bow phase. But I suppose if you're getting into that problem, you can always switch specifically for the bow phase. Now, one of the advantages of queuing as a Dark Knight for this is that she does not have a harden range. She has a soften range, and that every time she switches to the bow phase, she gets a little bit stronger. And so if it takes you too long to beat her, she gets harder and harder to tank. But since my HP is still maxed, I don't think we're going to run into that much of an issue with this. And then that's bad tanking now, because I just pointed the bow directly towards the target. And that would have actually wiped them probably if they weren't paying attention. Luckily though, my evasion seems to be surprisingly high. So even though I'm hitting Blackest Night, it's not getting worn out because she's missing more often than not. Also, her crit rate should be way higher than this. Ooh, don't get hit by that. And I got hit by that. Oh, that's bad. I think I'm just stuck here now. I think I just lose. Oh, this is bad. In my defense, I was definitely behind her. I don't think this wears off naturally. Or if it does, it wears off up here in 2 minutes. So I need to just basically tank her everything for the next 2 minutes. Ooh, this is bad. Oh yeah. She's in staff form again, and I'm not healing. Oh boy. Well, just goes to show you, you're never quite in the clear there. You gotta pay attention all the way through. Ah, that's a good place. Good place. Oh, hey, only 47 seconds. If I survived for another 3/4 of a minute, would have broken out and maybe had a chance. But we got the Echo now, so we're in good position. Oops. What am I doing? Power slash. Force of habit. So yeah, one of the big issues here is that actually probably take you out of grit for this just to give me a little bit more speed through this section. It's very difficult to dodge that vulnerability up, especially for the tank. Just because they appear all around you. Okay, I need to make sure my HP is maxed out before we move on to the next phase. Because your ads actually did hurt me quite a bit. Glacier Bash, good. And then here come the ads. Right, let's get a little bit more aggressive here. Check you out. Okay, we're doing well. Ooh, that ice cream hurt. Glacier Bash. Get some HP back. That's huge. There we go. Alright, much better this time. I actually killed the things before she vanished. Alright. Ooh, that's a good pose. Print that screen. Okay. Back to getting serious here. We gotta fight to win. And staff form. There we go. That's nice. We're actually gonna get rid of that shield. Doesn't look like it because you can't land an attack on it, it seems. Ooh, that's not good. Just barely. Again, pointed to the inside. I am really bad at not pointing her to the outside. It's one of the reasons why one of the advice they give to tanks is to just get hit by those circular ice flows. You get the vulnerability up, but you do a tank swap, or you just deal with the vulnerability up and hope that you get a tank swap out of it. Because you just don't want to risk everyone getting wiped by a mechanic that you could have avoided. I just not get knocked back there, or did I time that plunge with extreme accuracy? Although I wonder if I black this knife out if I don't get knocked back at all. Alright, what's coming up for me here? Hailstorm and sword. Bam, we get smacked. Yeah, so that's that transition is actually the slightest bit tough because you don't actually know if you're going to switch to sword or shield, and the way to deal with it changes depending on that. You actually can't move to the next location right off the bat. You gotta wait until you see what's coming for you. Oh yeah, that's actually we don't want to take that close to the wall because she has that knockback effect. Good thing I remembered just in time. Yeah, because if she has the sword, your party needs to stay in the middle to stack for that little super bash, and then move to the corners in the safe zone. They can't go there immediately, otherwise bad stuff. I got hit by the second attack. Ah, see? First time successfully pointed her towards the edge. Alright, come over here. All the way over here, man. Ah, you're using it as a bow. As a bow. How dare you. I'm gonna try. Blackest Knight? Yep, don't get knocked back. You take no damage. That's not true of every mechanic, but it is seems to be true for a lot of them. I think we're on the home stretch here. Really not much else she can do to throw me off. Alright, incoming Hailstorm. I'm already in a good position. And it's the sword. Easy. Barely hurts. Oh, that's not good. And I live. Okay, good. Here I was saying that there's not much left you can do to throw me off. I was just hit by that. That's Blackest Knight. And I didn't. So here comes the, oh no, wait up. Okay. Right, now we get the knockback. Aha. Yeah, it's no surprise that she can't break my Blackest Knight, except for with that super ability, because Blackest Knight covers 20% of my max HP. Which, as you know, is a lot. Come on, over here, over here. There we go. There's really no reason why I'm doing that, I'm just practicing for it. If I ever mentor roulette this. I do like doing mentor roulette because it's a chance to go through some of this old content at its level cap and actually have to deal with these mechanics in their right form. And so knowing how to tank things properly, not overrated at all. I just lost all my resistance downs. That's cool. I can get behind that. Alright, at 8 damage up, this is how fast a slow 50 party would be. Because I'm in grid, I'm not actually doing a lot of damage, but, you know, better to be safe, because otherwise I have no way of healing myself. And you're done. And that is almost the last of the extreme primals. There's still one more that I gotta try and do. Choice Astrometer, don't need that, and a Bracelet of Fending. Don't need that. And that is Ultima Weapon, who is gonna be a tough one. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do it. And anyone who's done Ultima Weapon knows it's really that last phase where he summons those 3 orbs on you. So let's try doing it as a tank so I can just pop all of my cooldowns for it. Because otherwise you just... Because you'll see it pretty quickly. He has this orb ability that does a lot of damage, and you have to go take a whole bunch of damage really quickly. And I have tried doing it on Red Mage before, and I don't have time to heal myself between the explosions, and I don't have time to just run through them, because then I die either way. So, here we are with the Minstrel's Battle. Okay. Here we go. Oh, well, I'm getting hit by that. No big deal. The mechanics that are supposed to be hurtful to tanks with 1/5 of my life and half of my defense, so there's really nothing you can do to scare me. And I think more so than Shiva, I can just take him out. Oh, right, the viscous etheroplasm. Okay, we might have to phase push him just so that I don't get blown up by that. Yeah, the viscous etheroplasm means that when that stack reaches 5, I blow up and die. So when it does reach 5, I'm gonna try timing a Blackest Night to see what that does. And maybe it doesn't just straight up kill you, maybe it just does damage. And perhaps I'll have a chance of surviving, but I know that if you phase push him at the right time and right speed, you can cause it to completely just wear off you as a result of that. Actually, what happens if I time this too? Just dodging explosions, running in a circle. That's not good, we're at 4. There's the tank purge. I save my Blackest Night. Okay, there goes Ifrit. Okay, here's one of that. I'm gonna have to recover my life. Oh, I didn't count his absorbing it. Boy, that still hurts. Okay, no, it doesn't. Oh boy, it doesn't kill you, but it sure kills you. Yeah, it blows up for 15,000 frequently. Okay, there's really no way around that. Because that was 15,000 damage every 3 seconds. You're not surviving that. Ooh. All right. So because it is a mechanic that can't be dealt with the normal way, it is time to bring Titan. Good old Titan tank. It's one of the reasons that Summoners lost Sustain, I believe, so that we can't just Titan tank and watch things pass us by. Because Titan is one of the best tanks in the game. Alright, no real special considerations. Take him out. Yeah. You have to watch those debuffs because I'm going to have to resummon Titan every time that stack gets 5. And the one thing I'm concerned about, of course, is those orbs, because that is unmitigatable damage that I am going to be taking. Wow, very weak homing lasers. Because I have very weak healing capacity, that actually is a concern. Oh, yeah, let's last here. Get rid of my enmity here. So Titan takes like no damage. He's actually taking less damage than my Dark Knight was. The problem is that viscous etheroplasm is going to kill him. There's really not much you can do about that. That being said, it's going to take a little bit longer than a minute, so I have time to move things along with the dots there. This is actually an extremely well done fight. The way that it combines mechanics that you've already seen before, and just combines them together so that you have to encounter them in new and specific ways. It's just, it's beautiful. So every mechanic you see is something you've seen before, but in combinations that you have not. And that just makes for gripping boss design. And I am worried that Titan's going to die and I won't have my Lucid Dreaming ready. Which is bad because I have accrued quite a bit of hate. So I imagine I could probably tank him. He doesn't hurt very much at all. This is, in actuality, supposed to be a pre-primal, not supposed to be one that, this is one that's supposed to make you get ready for the extreme primals, of which we've already soloed all of them. And let's see how much, oh yeah, he's getting wrecked by that. Come on, he's gonna hurt. Kindle. Please put 8. Not, oh, there we go. He's got hit again. Alright, let's do this then. Alright, looking good. Here comes a tank purge and the etheric boon. What we got here? Oh yeah, there we go. Paint flare. Do my job for me. Perfect. Now I just gotta spend the long... That's gonna be the tough part. I think I don't clear that third tank phase. This final etheric boon I think is going to kill me. Even the second etheric boon is gonna be a rough sell. Yes. I forget what that symbol means. Oh, yeah, that thing. I forgot about that thing. Aha! Dodged. It's been a long time since I've seen that logo. Or that icon. Okay, so I'm concerned that... Okay, here comes the next etheric boon. This is gonna be painful. Ow. Ow. And ow. Oh boy, so I think I do survive. But I gotta be at full life, and that's kind of the issue, so. Use energy drain to heal myself. Switch this. Energy drain to heal myself. What, you didn't die? Lost Titan. Gotta get in the middle. Boy, everything's exploding. I'm not at full life yet. That's bad. Why haven't you pulled hate yet, Titan? I need you to pull hate so I can heal. Oh boy, I'm still at such low life, and he's gonna... Stop fighting, please. No. Heal. You gotta stop fighting. You gotta stop dealing damage. It's my only chance. I should have used that sprint. I needed that sprint. No heal. Oh, frick. We lose. This is it. That does that. That does that. That, and then they explode. Okay, so I think I gotta watch my feet a little bit better and let Titan just do stuff. Hey, get over there. So using the energy drain is going to be essential for, well, to be honest, everything. Actually, I'll probably smack him with some useless festers just to get my Dreadworm trance stacks up. So I'm not doing anything else with them. Ooh, we actually get to see this mechanic. So it's in and then out. And if you don't go in then out, you just get smacked by Titan. I can afford to put a song. Death Flare, yeah. I wonder what happens if I summon Bahamut. Oh wait, you're not attacking him. Keep attacking him. You need to get that DPS out, man. Fortunately, I don't think there's any way I can keep this Titan around and take the Viscous Theraplasm for him. But it shouldn't be that hard to recover. Okay. Oh boy, we're doing this so slowly. I've seen this twice. Turns out Titan DPS is slower than anything I've ever seen. Welcome back to watching Titan defeat Ultima Weapon. He's about to get smacked though, so. Get him, Titan. Nice, got hit already. So I can probably be a little bit more aggressive than this. Because I still have Lucid Dreaming available to me. So let's just wipe him out a little bit. Get to that first etheric boon and energy drain my way out of it. Let's do that now. Problem is, with this being my basically only way to reduce my enmity, it's hard to get him to tank. Could use diversion a little bit strategically in order to reduce my enmity when I'm doing all of the crazy stuff, but I feel like it's not going to be quite so effective. Alright, Titan, go for it. Alright, here comes the etheric boon. Let's make it simple. Let's pick up these two orbs. Spam energy drains to get my HP back. Go into Dreadworm Trance just to up physical. I don't think they actually improved the damage shield by my physics, but it's worth a shot. Actually, I really need to not be in that so I can get that down. We'll just bio them. A single bio should take these guys out. Oh yeah, easy peasy. Oh, Titan died. That's bad. Get him, Tiger. Come on. There we go. My heat was just a bit too high there, but got another Lucid Dreaming coming my way. And just like that, we're fine. Alright, second etheric boon should be coming imminently. Boy, does that viscous etheroplasm just come out way too often. Nice. Shooting lasers randomly throughout the field. It's literally only me here. But you think he could aim. He can't. He can't aim. Alright, etheric boon. Alright, this is going to be the hard one. Come on, explode on me. And we survived that one. Oh crap, I forgot to do that. So I lost all that aphid flow. That's good. That's what you needed that to heal. Okay. 3 stacks on the Titan. And then we just bio everything. Avoid the laser beams, and this crap is gonna happen. Just off center. Painful. My HP is too low. He's getting etheric boon too quickly, and I don't have aphid flow stacks. I don't have max HP. And it's gonna come out. Oh, we'll get out of there. I got hit by it. That sets me back. Come on, HP. Ah, crap. He's dying. Give me the viscous etheroplasm. Save Titan stacks of it. Come on, Titan, please take 8 from me. Although I am 2 seconds away from this, which will definitely give Titan the hate. Alright, here it is. Boy. 28,000 damage that comes out. I should be able to survive if I can be full life for when it comes out. Alright, Titan. Okay, let's do this. Check him out. Dodge the Mistral Song. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful with my heat management just so that things go smoothly. Probably wouldn't do that. I'm just gonna not worry about getting Dreadworm Trance charges. Energy Drain is really the only important thing here, specifically for it healing me. I don't really have Drain as a roll skill. I think this might be the only context where it's actually useful. I wonder if that actually heals me more than Physic. It'd be worth checking out. In the only context where Drain would be a useful roll ability to take. But boy, does he get that Etheric Plasmic charge really quick in the late game. He's already at 3. Doing some solid deeps against the boss. Okay. Should be losing Titan soon. Alright. It's 4. Let's summon a new one while we have the advantage here. I think I'm going to save my Kindles too for getting Titan's hate back. There we go. You can do it, Titan. Take him out. Already has the 1 stack. Oh, I think we can afford. Yeah, I can use Lucid Dreaming to drop the hate after this. And there goes Titan. Ifrit will be soon to follow. Just speed that along a bit. Only at 1 stack there. Oh no, he almost lost it. Didn't quite. Ditch that hate. Alright, 5% more and then Ifrit's gone. And then we are good to go. Alright, as soon as Ifrit is gone, I think I'm going to resummon Titan. But until then... Oh, there's the explosions again. Alright. Yeah, it's at 4. Gotta do it now. Okay. Take him out, Titan. Nice. Quick way to steal hate back. Alright, first Etheric Boom. The easy one. I think I have time to... I need to drain to heal myself. I just do this. Slam. Get my Aether back. Buy on all of these losers. Yeah, that sure does a lot of damage real fast. We got this one trying to deal with. Flying airships. Easy. Probably focus target Ultima Weapon. Ooh. Alright, our HP is maxed out for the next Aetheric Boom. So we should be able to manage. Oh, Titan needs to get that in Kindle. Use that Ruin Forcer and Kindle cools down faster. Just have a Ruin 4. Yeah, we have. Yeah, we need to get that out. He's about to get stopped. Just need one more proc of Ruin 4. Come on. Oh, I hope he survives. This is gonna be rough. Okay. Boom, boom. Ow. What do you think the chances are of me actually just killing him before the Aetheric Booms blow up? Worth a shot. I'm not doing it in these conditions. Come on! Did it count? It counts! Kill him before the Aetheric Bloom blows up. Okay. That works as a strategy. Good job, Bahamut. Thanks for the help. Oh, nice. I still have that Ultima Choker of aiming, eh? Hey, what do you know? The Choker that I full-timed for much longer than I should have full-timed it because of that 14 crit it's got right there. Ah. I did not expect to be able to do it. To do that, those Aetheric Booms were not an easy time. Alright. That is all of the extreme primals from A Realms Reborn, from Ultima all the way up through Shiva. For kicks, I'm just going to do a real quick run of Odin here. Technically not an extreme primal, but essentially is one. This one's going to be pretty straightforward. Similar to Garuda, he's not going to throw many tricks up my sleeve. I'm just going to stab him until he dies. What up, Odin? Get ready to lose. Yeah, start with a Valknut. That's how you really throw me for a loop. Do another Valknut to really confuse me here. Seems to be HP type, which is hilarious. Oh, right, that's slow. Oh, that's gonna be painful. Oh, this is gonna hurt, actually. Did that really do 12,000 damage? Ooh, boy. Those slows are actually gonna be a lot more dangerous than I thought they would be. Odin might not be as easy as I originally mentioned. Okay, what are you gonna do, Poison Man? There's the Sanjital, it's gonna hurt like crazy. Ow. Okay, we gotta end this. Bye. Yeah, spam that Valknut. The best way to deal with a ranged caster. Ah, that's slow. Oh, now this Einherjar is gonna hurt like crazy. It's gonna be bleeding out of my ears for the rest of the fight. Oh, I don't think there's 206? Never mind. I remember that being a lot more painful than it apparently is. I wonder what happens to the fact that I only spawn bodies. Oh, I guess I only spawned one of these. Okay. That being said, yeah, 700 when your max HP is 5,000 actually is quite painful. You can see how they used to be painful. Alright, I'm going to wait for the next slow to come out before I try to push him into his Zantotsuki phase, which is coming pretty quick. Yeah, Red Mage's Cure is so much better than the Summoners. Actually usable. That's what I like to see. Oh boy. Come on, slow me. Oh boy. Just trying to heal myself. Can't I do that in peace? Alright. Shin Zantotsuki should be coming quick. As long as I'm not slowed, I should have no issues with it. Oh, that hurts. It's just everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna wait because I don't want to be slowed when I have a DPS check to deal with. Alright. Here it goes. Oh yeah, there's no way I'm not getting this. Don't even have to double it. He's gonna be dead after this. Okay. And it's over. Easy if you have a method of healing. It actually would be a decent way to farm these little glamours. Fun little glamours. It's actually a really cool looking robe. Can you dye it? You cannot dye it. Keeping it though. Easy, easy Odin. No problem at all. Okay. That is it for this episode of Last Play Live. That is all of the extreme primals from 5.0 soloed with one job or another, mostly exploiting Summoner's Titan Edgy, but you know, other times not doing that. So, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, leave us a comment. Make sure to check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/I don't actually have an extension yet, but it is Last Play, or Fourth Wall Creations. This is brought to you by Fourth Wall Creations. Look for Last Play. We're currently playing Kirby's Epic Yarn, among other things, and Fire Emblem is always a good series. So, until next time, see you next time. I need a better sign out.